Well, hello. Happy holidays to my vlog. I am still like, I had COVID starting 2 weeks ago, and I still am like constantly. So, excuse the fact that I kind of low-key sound horrible. I tried singing last night and I was like, what is going on? So, yeah, we're still a bit rough, but nonetheless, it's the holidays. It's the 20th today, something like that. I think it's the 20th. 19th, something like that. So Christmas is just in a few days. If you celebrate Hanukkah, it's already happening. Happy holidays, everybody. I am gonna meet my brother at the Japan Society, and then hopefully we're gonna go to Dover Street Market. And so I figured what a perfect way to start our vlog. I don't have anything like crazy planned. It's gonna be like a very small, cute little holiday vlog, pre-holiday. And then obviously our next video after this will be what I got for Christmas, which I'm so excited for. Oh, I was just about to show you something that I bought myself for Christmas, but then I'll include it in that video. Should we do a little sneak peek? Because I may or may not have just gotten something in the mail yesterday that I bought myself for Christmas that I have one TikToker to thank, Max. To Max and Max only. My God, I have a whole new hyperfixation of insanely beautifully well-priced vintage exotic clutches. Let me show you that. We'll just do a little spoiling, okay? This creator, I've been following her for a while and I don't know why it took me so long to like really look at her bag collection. And she has these insane Carlos Falchi purses. I swear I've counted, she maybe has like 4 or 5, maybe even more. Oh my God, look, it has even more like patterning than I thought. And again, I don't know why I didn't like go down more of a rabbit hole when I first started looking at her outfits, and thank God I did. And I found this one on the Real. It actually has a chain inside of it, but we'll keep some things for my what I got for Christmas video. But I just had to show you guys, I literally got this in the mail yesterday and I'm dying. It's coming off really brown on camera, but it's actually maroon. It was $60 on the Real, and it came in literally 36 hours. Like, shout out. I'm so happy. So this is my newest little Christmas present to myself. Let me show you a quick outfit before we go. And then, yes, what I was going to say is that I have a Bergdorf's shopping excursion for today's vlog. And then I also have I did a TikTok on this, and so I was like, I might as well show my vlog too. A little section going over the 12 purchases, the 12 bags that I've purchased this year that have stuck in my collection, because I did a lot of buying and selling this year, including bags that I bought this year, which feels kind of like a sin. But nonetheless, it is what it is. And so we're gonna go through that and I'll show you what stuck. Some of my favorite bags of all time, to be honest with you. So that's what's on the agenda for today's vlog, I think. Oh, look who it is. Sorry, let me just cheat and show you a little bit of this. I need to clean my mirror, so I'm sorry. It's a really hard mirror to clean. I don't know why. Anyways, let me stop making excuses. Are we dying over this purse? Like, what? Are you kidding me? It's really much more red, purpley almost even. In person, for some reason, it's reading really brown on camera, but it is stunning. Like, what? This is insane. Oh my God. And then I'm already trying to stop myself. Like, there's this shape, which clearly was like a, popular shape that he made. When were these, from the 80s or the 90s, something like that? And then there's one that now I'm hyperfixating on. There's a navy, like super dark blue one on Poshmark, but it's like, I reached out to the person. I was like, this is like a crazy price. I didn't say that, but it's $500. And I was like, these run for like $100. Can we meet in the middle somewhere? So TBD on that, but there's a navy one and there's this other style. Sorry, the navy one is in the style of this other shape that's like even longer, but shorter, like super long and skinny. Oh my God. So I'll need that shape as well at some point. But this, like, yeah, I feel like I'm kind of, oh, sorry, God. This, I think I'm kind of obsessing over. I'm debating bringing this or my vintage Gucci alligator home for Christmas, because I'm just going to bring my Louis Speedy 35 so that me and that girl over there, oh my God, how cute. Me and that girl over there can take the train safely together just with one bag. Have you ever seen something so cute in your entire life? Look at my baby. And I'm really grateful because I did a good job for Thanksgiving. And then after my trip, going in and out on the train with Matisse. So that was amazing. And I also lived and I learned. Shoulder bags are just hard for me. I don't know why. I thought I like cracked the code with my Hervé Chapelier bag. And I ended up holding it with just my, like, as like a top handle bag. So I'm living and I'm learning. And I think I'm gonna try my Speedy. I'm just gonna try all my bags. Anyways, you guys don't need to know, but the point being, I'm not gonna bring an actual purse home, but I am, you know, we have 2 dinners and then like probably popping around. I'm only gonna be home for 3 days and then my family, you know, escapes to the Caribbean for several weeks, which is adorable. So Matisse and I are gonna be here and you know, the rest of them will be in the Caribbean. So it's only the 23rd, 24th, 25th. And then we'll be back home the 26th. But like, it's nice to have an evening pouch when you go out. So basically, long story, very, very long. I'm either going to bring this home or my Gucci alligator. We're kind of going to see what we have room for, maybe. But this, I'm obsessed with. But for an outfit for today, I should probably move my computer. Apparently, we're too lazy for that. I got these shoes from Poshmark, I think, and I haven't worn them yet because I had to retire my other snakeskin booties that I wore. I'll zip them up for real. I'm just gonna let Matisse out quickly, sorry. That's the laziest outfit video of all time. I had to retire my other ones that I wore for like seriously 10 years, that then like, it just was really bad at the end. I was holding on for dear life, and I actually tried a couple times, and these, thank God, I finally found another pair of snakeskin booties. And I'm kind of like, I don't know. I have been getting out of like little heeled booties. And regardless, I guess apparently we're back. So I'm kind of trying to go like a little bit old lelasophia, a little bit new. So we're merging today. I'm not sure how I feel about this outfit, but I'm trying to be brave. Basically, a pair of like my little onion bang flats or black booties, and I'd feel exactly like myself, but we're experimenting. And then, what a good day for my Sophia bag. Perfect. She's so stunning. Again, sorry for the mirror, but yes, anytime I get to wear her, my God, it's perfect. And for an art exhibit and then Dover Street Market, like, I think we're excited. This is gonna be great. Well, hello. I got back several hours ago. It's now like 8 p.m., I think. And I got back right before Matisse's dinner, which was lovely. We took our cute little walk. And Dylan and I had such a lovely, lovely time. The Japan Society, first of all, so funny. Not that I should even be telling my business like this, but I did not put two and two together. Like, I knew it was going to be on the same block, but I was like, oh, this is literally where my surgeon's office is. I almost said was, but he's still there where my surgeon was. So I was oddly familiar with the block. So funny. And I obviously then, you know, over the course of a couple months, walked by the Japan Society kind of unknowingly many times. And so I finally got to go in, and it was so lovely. Their exhibition was absolutely incredible, and you know I like that stuff, so hopefully Dylan enjoyed himself. And then Dover Street Market is always so good. I personally love to curate a vibe to take somebody either to Bergdorf's to lunch, or I'm just gonna give you my whole like New York City itinerary. I either will do Bergdorf's with somebody and then Bibliothèque or Belle Amie, or I love a Dover Street Market day because you can sit then and have food and coffee. You could do a dessert or like an actual food situation and then shop. Like, what's better than that? So it feels so much more curated, not like a full department store, but you get the vibes of a department store, but like the coolest one ever. So Dylan and I, you know, we bounce between the two experiences. And today was DSM, which was lovely. They had very good curations, not one bag by the row, which I assume they either sold out or the row is not, or just, I don't even know. I'm sure they were sold out of things. There was a lot of Alaya, but I was kind of curious because I was kind of looking forward to seeing what they had from the winter selection. Oh, Matisse is gonna grab our armadillo, so if you hear okay. Let me start to wrap this up because somebody is already getting restless. Basically, the curation was great. I was only just disappointed that there was nothing from the row, basically, when it came to accessories, which hopefully is a good thing. And yeah, it just was so nice. The sounds of the armadillo are coming. It was so lovely. Obviously, oh no, now you're just gonna be hearing this squeaking or honking or whatever. Yeah, it was just like an absolute pleasure. It was so lovely to hang. And I think every single time I go to Dover Street Market, I see a celebrity. And this time it was 070 Shakes. I was like, Lily. I don't think she was there also, but maybe. I think I've literally seen, I can name you many of the cool people that I've seen every single time I've gone. So it's just kind of like a cool vibe. Not that we care. Dylan and I are very like desensitized to celebrities and cool people. That's just like such a New York thing. But it's also just like kind of cool. And it's like fascinating to see that celebrities always like take an entourage with them, and it's cool to see what their friends look like. Anyway, so 070 Shake was there. Shake? I need to look up how to actually say her name. Anyways, it was really fun. Oh, I was gonna say we didn't get anything, but Dylan did get one thing, and it was so cute. I'm not gonna reveal it, just in case it's a private thing. The armadillo honks. Somebody's playing with her toy. Okay, that means she's getting antsy and she wants me to wrap up. It's like this every single time I talk on the phone. Trust me, Matisse wants my attention all to herself 24 hours a day. Anyways, that was absolutely lovely. Let's do a bag collection next and then go to Bergdorf's. And yeah, again, very, very, very chill vlog. again, vlog. Okay, I'm going to just say hi quickly. We're gonna do a walk, normal. I was told that Santa might need some help, so I'm gonna go to Zittimer's. I'm gonna go to Zittimer's and look and see. I'm a little elf today, okay? We're gonna go to Zittimer's, see if there's any stocking stuffers that, you know, pop out at me. Maybe Zittimer's, maybe violet gray. I could go to Ulta, but it's a Sunday, and I really don't want to be in that craziness. So, gonna do that quickly, and maybe get a chai. And I'll show you my outfit in a second. I'm gonna wear my Cecily, but she's right here. I love her so much. You know what is funny? Just a quick little comment, and then I'll comment on Bergdorf's. Wearing my Sophia bag, I was like, how funny. Just as a comparison, hello, Sophia, speak English. Just as a quick comparison, the Cecily fits literally double what the Rose Sophia bag fits. And so sometimes it's not about the size. Sometimes it's not about the size of the bag. Okay, people? Anyways, let's get away from a weird innuendo. Bergdorf's, I'm trying to remember all of my points. I have 3 points, okay? Let's go in reverse order. Why? Okay, Bottega. Just when I thought I was safe, I was like, yeah, none of the fragrances spoke to me. No, then the 3 new ones. Oh my God, 2 of the 3 ones. I can't remember the second one, but one was like midnight something or other that I was like, oh dear God, I will be needing this. That with like a kind of reddish, like, I don't know what to describe that color as. Reddish top, like brown red. Holy Cannoli Auburn. Is that the color name? I don't know. Holy Cannoli, I will be needing that. That was so scrumdiddlyumptious. The Loewe fragrances are just as good as I thought they would be. Sorry, I'm switching hands. My hand got tired. Just as good as I thought they would be. Second thing was Phoebe Philo. I knew that I would like those like weird new sunglasses that nobody cares about, nobody talks about, and I'd never been able to try them on before. I think they didn't have them the last couple times I've gone. Oh my God. Another pair that I'm like, maybe it would be kind of nice. I bought so many black sunglasses. Arm's getting tired again, sorry. Bought so many black sunglasses this year. Maybe it would be really fun to get like a fun, quirky pair of sunglasses. They fit so well. They felt so good. Oh my God, those. So the wish list basically just got much longer from this trip to Bergdorf, which was great. And then lastly, the most important thing, I think I have decided, I don't know. I keep going back and forth because I do just think that a smooth leather Marlowe, would be so good. It is really, really expensive. I'm always super transparent about that, and I'm building up my credit on, I'm sorry, baby, I'm coming. I'm building up my credit on my Teresa. And so I could get a grained leather Margot tomorrow. They don't have a deep brown yet. So I'm kind of like waiting on that, or a black grained leather Margot. I think Marlowe, holy cow, would be, sorry for the dog bark, guys. Baby. I think that that's my bag because it's so lightweight. I was like, what? This is crazy. It's so lightweight. It is so good. And I almost was like, should I go rogue and do the dark pine green one? I just think I'm very grateful, especially for my little brother's comments, he was like, you're just not gonna like it. You're just not gonna wear it. And he wasn't a fan of the color as it is, but regardless, this is so awkward. I keep switching my hands. I'll leave in a second and we'll actually just cut to like fun shots. Regardless, I want a brown or a black grained leather Marlowe. Oh my God, for the 1000th time, Sophia, I never do that. I want a grained leather black or brown Marlowe, or if by some miracle I'm like, oh, I just sold something else, or oh, I just whatever, and I just randomly have a frivolous extra $2,000 to add to a smooth leather one, the Muschio, however we call that color, that one could easily be my favorite bag of all time. So basically, those are my thoughts. It will probably be grained leather, but I'm gonna wait and just pray that the dark brown goes to my Teresa. Let me switch views so that you guys can get a less awkward hand-holding situation. Just talk to you in the mirror. I shall go now. Sorry for that awkwardness. But before we put this little girl away, Let me show you what I normally wear for my walks. I have been loving my entire Studios jacket. It's my favorite thing of all time. Again, like I said, the Cecily. And I have these, I hate wearing sneakers. My legs, you know, I try to be positive about myself, but my legs, I struggle with styling, okay? Let's just be totally honest. I struggle with them. And I really like a heel. I think that's the way that my body looks the best. And I hate wearing sneakers, but obviously I'm not like that much of a masochist to where I won't wear them on like an exercise walk where I'll be walking for 4 miles or something like that. So these are one of my favorite pairs of sneakers. They're an obvious dupe of the Dries Van Noten Python sneakers, which I kind of feel like I should have just gotten, but they're the freaking H&M version, you guys, if you can believe it. So I've been loving wearing these, and this outfit is not my favorite, obviously, but what are you gonna do? We need practicality. So that's what I'll leave you guys with. And I have no idea what this walk is gonna have in store for us. Maybe some Zittimers, maybe some holiday decorations, and maybe just nothing. And then let's end this vlog with my 2025 purchases. Does that sound like an okay plan? I don't know. I'm a little jumbled today. We'll just go with it. Little sneak peek right there. Little sneak peek right there. I have sold a lot this year. I think I counted and I possibly have sold 16 bags, which almost seems impossible. However, some of those bags are bags that I purchased this year. So this collection is gonna look possibly different, but they're the ones that stayed the course. Oh, somebody's scratching. Do you wanna be in my video? There are people in my lobby, excuse me, 1 second. So basically, if you are an amazing angel, like I know so many of you are, and you're like, what happened to this? Sophia had an explorative year. And how do I say that? You guys who helped me, thank you so much with my words, because she's very severely dyslexic, so sometimes the words don't happen. But I was coming back to myself this year, okay? We know that. We love that, hopefully. So basically, there's a lot of in and out going on. But the ones that have stuck around, these 12, man, I am proud of them. We're gonna start out with a bag that I just realized I was using today, so hold on, it's in my foyer. Can you be in my shop, baby? Yay! Okay, somebody will join us. Okay, first bag that stuck around this year is the Row 90s bag, of course, in black, nubuck. She is stuffed to the brim, because I just took her with me. I just did a TikTok prior to going to the dentist. So this is truly like my daily errands bag. It fits so much. We know her, we love her, and she was my gateway drug into black bags. I lied a little bit because technically my Black Bottega pouch was my gateway into black bags, and that one I did not end up wearing at all. And so really this one can have the credit, I believe, but you know what I mean. Okay, so let's go on to number two. Number two is this insane vintage Fendi little trunk. This is, she is so gorgeous. This, obviously we know the story. She was inspired by Hermes dropping their newest version of this, and also Victoria Beckham. So this is going to just be like such a fun, insanely, it's just like, it's so, I don't know, I almost wanted to say the word naughty. Like, it's just fun because it's a true, like, somebody is picking up the bill evening bag, and I just love it. It was the most fancy bag I'd ever had until one of the most recent bags I purchased. But yeah, we know her, we love her, haven't worn her yet. Somebody take me out, okay? This is me offering for somebody to take me out to somewhere where I can wear this dainty little bag. And then I got blessed by my mommy. I have said this story, so I don't need to keep repeating it, but this is the first time that I've ever gotten a bag from my mother's own personal closet, which I kind of think is fire because we're very like separate. We like to collect our own things and we have very different style. And obviously I made mine, you know, super lelasophia with my charms and whatnot, similar to my 90s bag. But when she was like, I don't know if I'm gonna wear this as much, and I was like, I've never asked before, but possibly, should I take her off of your hands? I'm so grateful that I spoke up because you have no idea. My 90s bag for sure is my most worn bag. And then this is like either a close second or is maybe even tied to it. You can tell she's super worn, and this is really convincing me that I do need a grained leather Marlowe because I don't know why. Clearly, I just love the look of smooth leather. Everybody does. I'm not special, but it really just wears so well. Like, I have worn this a lot. So this is convincing me for sure. And then the row dropped the Cecily. Subtle foreshadowing, okay? But in order to try to possibly stop my brain from thinking about it, I was like, let me look for the vintage version, and I found this vintage Prada, and I DIY'd the Chinese knot tassel onto it, and this immediately became like one of my most worn evening bags. I still love it, and I do really like it for a trip, especially because I'm not afraid to pack it. And unlike the Cecily, it literally folds up, and so this is just like truly great. And it's far more fancy. For some reason, it's not more elegant. I think I was maybe debating saying that word, but it is a little bit more evening appropriate to the Cecily. So I actually love that. Thanks for being in my video, Bobs. You look so beautiful. Okay. And then it was like the height of yummy spring, summer, which I'm like so struggling with winter right now. So let's think back to those days for a second. The Michael Ryder show dropped, and I immediately did the eBay search of all eBay searches to find this bad boy, okay? Authentic, genuine Python, Sleep by Phoebe Philo, Phantom luggage tote. This bag, she's gotten wear already. I promise you. I almost brought this on vacation, or not vacation, on my work trip to Miami, and somebody needs to help me figure out if you can bring exotics domestically, because I thought you could, and then I read something that you couldn't. So regardless, this is such a good travel bag for like a weekend vibe. And I honestly do think it would be such a good plain bag as well. I was just too nervous because she's a rule follower, Virgo, okay? But this is one of my favorite things of all time. I really love her. And then clearly the big bags got me this year. I got this vintage Prada because I loved my other Prada so much. She is so worn, it's insane. But literally this is now my grocery bag. I didn't realize how worn I have even made it to where the like sides kind of fold in. But this is honestly the chicest grocery bag. I love the fact that it's like literally fraying silk. It's so fun to wear. And yeah, this is just like, it's not that I think I'm better than everybody. I want to take a vintage Prada bag to the grocery store. It's that it's so perfect. It is lightweight. It totes around perfectly. We know I have an issue with shoulder bag. I literally just brought like a fun tote bag that I have to the grocery store, and I cannot do it. It does not work on my shoulders. And then when you hold a regular tote bag, it drags on the ground. So this is my hero. I love it so much. Every time I try to not use it for an errands run, I regret it. It is literally perfect. So much so that I got another. This was like an $80 Celine by Phoebe Philo, sorry, I almost forgot the name, Vertical Cabas tote. This is, I mean, you know, over, I don't even know, like 12 something years old. She's old, she's worn, but similar vibes. I wear this like when I'm doing a true work day and I need to, you know, haul a package or bring stuff to my manufacturer. This is great. And honestly, for some reason, I love wearing these both during summer. It's really cool. And then this is obviously the more winter appropriate, weather appropriate one. Oh, wow, look at my baby, so pretty. This is great, my new setup, because I love to move my furniture around. Now you can see her. We're almost done. We're on September. This is my birthday month. I got from my mother, thank you to my mom, obviously, constantly, this insane vintage Chanel suede medallion tote, which I did take with me to Miami. One of the best travel bags I've ever had in my entire life. The zipper, game changer. It is so big. It is obviously very floppy, very worn. So good for a vacation. This fit my iPad. For a work trip. I keep calling it vacation because it was warm weather. It fit my iPad, my huge, like, over-ear headphones. Yes, headphones. It fit everything that I could possibly ever need. It was fantastic. And then my new pride and joy. I know she is insanely worn just on the top. Everywhere else looks amazing, but yeah, she's so worn and I love her so much still. It does not matter to me. This is my vintage Chanel lizard camera bag, genuine lizard. She is my baby. You guys know I love wearing her so much. Honestly, I'm grateful because I thought I wouldn't be giving her a break, that I'd be wearing her all winter as well. I loved wearing her without huge jackets. I do love wearing her with huge jackets, but it's so fun when there isn't a gigantic jacket in the way. It just hits me so perfectly, the crossbody strap that's tucked inside. This is like my pride and joy. You have no idea. I'm so grateful that I got this. Also, please somebody tell me, can I fly with this domestically? I'm so confused. I specifically didn't bring it on a plane because of that, but I regretted it and I wish I could have. Anyways, first world problems over here, obviously. Almost done, okay? Almost done, I promise. I was on a kick to see if there were any other insane vintage exotic bags. It just sounds so crazy, I know. Exotic bags. Somehow stumbled upon this US listing for a vintage Gucci alligator lapis clasp clutch, and I nearly died. I almost was like, that's ridiculous, Sophia, you just got a vintage lizard. I'm so glad I changed my mind. I remember I was on a walk and I was like, what am I doing? I need to buy this. It was so well priced, and I have not worn her yet. I think this is gonna be my Christmas bag. I think I'm gonna wear this to my cute little Christmas holiday parties and my Christmas dinner. It is so freaking chic. Again, the other true evening bag this year. My God, is it stunning. And then my last two, I finally got the brown satin Cecily bag, but the one pocket version. I talked so much all year about the double pocket one, and for some reason it just was like something was stopping me and I didn't know why. And then I figured out why, because I needed the singular pocket one, and I'm so glad I went for it. I love wearing it. It is a pleasure to wear. It's so easy. You guys know me. These are the types of bags that I wear every single day. My 90s bag, my vintage Chanel lizard camera bag. Why am I out of breath? my small little bags. I'm very blessed to work for myself, and so mainly I'm just walking and doing errands. Oh, somebody's whining. I'm almost done. So these are bags that I wear every single day, and I love it so much. I can't help myself. And lastly, so much that this is clearly the theme. I finally think I found my Civet sur Mitre Pochette. This is the black smooth leather that I got at the sample sale. I have at least one video on that already on my channel. I love this bag. I'm going to end up passing along my lizard bucket bag as a Christmas present to a family member. So this is the one that's gonna stick with me, I think probably for life, but clearly knowing me, that's probably, we'll see. But this one is so good. So much so that like literally I started wearing it this week. I wore it, you know, working around the city, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, oh, yep. It's the reason why I tried so many times and bought and sold a couple was because I just needed a smooth leather black one. This is so perfect for me. I literally love her already.